up when I get it right, I swear.
For the best pre-owned cars, the best service, and best detailing, come to John's Auto Marquette. I shouldn't have looked at her.
CBS Mornings, right here on WZMQ 19.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, after weeks of uncertainty, a vital program for local families is back up and running. Plus, Michigan students are in the state capitol showing off their knowledge for an annual technology showcase. And on this Giving Tuesday, a Marquette coffee shop is giving up their space for nonprofits to collaborate. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP. This is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Hello, UP. As we check out the forecast for tonight, looking pretty tranquil in the grand scheme of things. Maybe a couple of snow showers here and there, as you can see on the maps here. Temperatures not as cold as last night, getting into the lower to mid-20s. And into tomorrow, looks like we'll have some bands of snow showers here and some light accumulation. Some be a little farther east and may get some decent amounts of lake effect. Highs in the mid to upper 20s. More with the details coming up later in the show.
Tom, thank you very much. Nearly 3 weeks after the end of a historic government shutdown, federally funded programs are beginning to return to business as usual. The Menominee Delta Schoolcraft Community Action Agency depends on federal grants to fund its Head Start early childhood programs. With the notice of award granted every October, the agency was forced to suspend all programming in mid-November. Today, Head Start programs resumed operations for students and families. The program served more than 200 families across Delta, Schoolcraft, and Menominee counties, providing education, therapy, nutritious meals, and other resources. The Community Action Agency announced its reopening in a Facebook post, thanking the community for its patience while services were suspended. Michigan students from across the state gathered at the Capitol today to show off the technology projects they've built in their own classrooms. The annual McCall Student Technology Showcase took place today, highlighting how hands-on learning is transforming education. Our Michigan Capitol correspondent, Sophia Murphy, has the story.
Inside of Heritage Hall, more than 24 schools filled the atrium with student-led projects. From robots and automated systems to apps, design challenges, and coding builds, each display showed how technology is letting students take the lead on problem solving, creativity, and collaboration.
They're doing the problem solving and the critical thinking and the working collaboratively as a group.
One of those projects, called Crayons to Careers, comes from students at the Calhoun Area Career Center. The group has been working to bring STEM into elementary classrooms.
Presented the kids with challenges, and they got to learn a lot about what it means to do engineering, mistakes and failure, and how to beat a challenge in impractical way.
Eleanor says sharing their work helps other students and educators see how technology can be used and how these skills translate into future careers.
Having a place to see the tools in action and to use them and reflect on how you can use those tools is really important.
Students filled the showcase with innovative work, and organizers say they're learning just as much by teaching others how it's done.
Today, they will learn so much today just because they have to teach other people about what they do.
The showcase, now in its 24th year, continues to grow, with students leading the way in how technology shapes Michigan classrooms. From Michigan's capital, Sophia Murphy, WZMQ 19 News.
In Marquette this Giving Tuesday, a familiar coffee shop is giving a handful of nonprofits a space to network and share their benefits to the community. WZMQ's Andrew Hans has the details.
In the week following Thanksgiving, taking part in Giving Tuesday is a major way to share generosity. At Provisions Marquette this morning, Grow and Lead hosted Pour It Forward in light of Give 906, the Giving Tuesday program covering the Upper Peninsula.
So Grow and Lead's really happy to have this be the first year that we've held this Pour It Forward event here at Provisions. It's a great opportunity to celebrate Giving Tuesday and get all the nonprofits in the local area together to share their stories.
Some of these organizations included the Marquette County Habitat for Humanity, the Salvation Army, Marquette Alger Community Action, as well as a few newer faces looking to expand and educate others.
So I founded a nonprofit for homeschool students and their families to foster a love of reading and just create community. I met a lot of other organizations, which is nice, and got to tell people
more about the Readers Collective, which is a newer nonprofit.
A special announcement was made at the event as the Lake Superior Village Youth and Family Center received a $500 check from NMU for its community efforts. The group says as a nonprofit, funding and volunteer help is always a welcomed opportunity.
It cuts costs so much when volunteers come in and volunteer time or donations. Today's been very eventful, very good for connection and partnerships, and it was a very big surprise to get a check.
2025 marks 10 years of Give 906. With the support from Giving Tuesday, these partnerships have been able to keep and grow their lasting impressions across the UP. Reporting in Marquette, Andrew Hans, WZMQ 19 News.
Your first warning weather forecast is after the break. Plus, Copper Shores Community Health Foundation is also holding an event for Giving Tuesday. We're live in Houghton with the details after this.
New CBS Tonight.
Body is straight east behind the barracks past the tree line.
Cougar attacks on humans are rare. She was dead before the cougar got there.
Any witnesses?
Lieutenant Colonel Montgomery.
Let's bring him in. We got evidence on the guy.
Just don't flip the table, all right?
You were here, on base, killing that girl!
Is this how he usually gets before he flips the table?
NCIS Origins is all new CBS Tonight and streaming on Paramount Plus.
It's the Kirkish Furniture Black Friday sale, Friday and Saturday only. Save big on this Joffrin powered chairside table, just $248, or this Joffrin 3-piece end table set, only $298, plus free local delivery. The Kirkish Furniture Black Friday sale, November 28th and 29th only.
We examine lab results closely. We monitor treatment progress meticulously. But what we see is you. We see how cancer affects the life you lead and touches the love you share. Even as we practice the latest treatments and consider the most advanced options, what we see is how we can provide the best possible care for you. Healthcare is a lot of things, but the best care is human. Aspirus Cancer Care. What we see is you.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Home for CBS is WZMQ 19.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk's Black Friday sale. There's Black Friday specials in both stores. Like these premium leather La-Z-Boy rocker recliners are just $649. And this La-Z-Boy rocker recliner is just $299. This new mattress here with Black Friday specials from our mattress companies, Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Serta. Get a Serta Perfect Sleeper Queen or full-size mattress with a power adjustable base for just $599 while they last. It's our Black Friday sale. Shop Shunks at Marquette today.
Now, from the 19 News Forecast Center, this is WZMQ 19 First Warning Weather.
After some sunshine from today and then the clouds increased, we're watching this frontal system that's going to hit first Eagle Harbor and along the west coast of the Upper Peninsula for midnight hours. So it looks good for the evening for any plans you may have. But then that front comes through after midnight and into Wednesday. We'll have some limited lake effect for the day Wednesday on that north to northwesterly flow. Marquette may get a little bit here, but the higher amounts will be out toward Newberry, Munising, and areas out towards Sault Ste. Marie getting the most snow. But even there, we're not expecting a horrendous amount of snow. Now, things get a little more interesting for Wednesday night. The winds go more west, so the west-northwest flow, a little better fetch off the lake, a little better bands of lake effect, including Marquette. So could get a little more accumulation. May make things a little slick for Thursday, and then Thursday night another front arrives here. That front may set off more snow bands as we stay in this somewhat unsettled weather pattern. So future winds as we head through tonight, southwest winds, and then that front comes through, quickly going to the northwest, and we could get gusts up to 30 as that front goes by. And then through Wednesday, the northwest winds go more west-northwest, and that trend will continue fairly steady state there into the early parts of Thursday, with again some gusty winds at times. You can see the red out over Lake Superior, indicating wind gusts of at least 30 miles an hour closer toward the lake shore. So the amount of snow here all said and done, as we head through the end of the day Thursday, you can see Munising could get some pretty good amounts, 6 to 8 inches, but Marquette probably no more than an inch, and 2 to 4 once you go through the end of the day on Thursday in the snow belts out toward Lawns and into the areas just off the lakeshore from Eagle Harbor down toward Ironwood. And off toward the east, Sault Ste. Marie could also get some pretty good snowfall here. So a couple of you getting good snow, most of you though getting 3 inches or less from this lake effect. So probability of snow continues to be fairly low and then goes up a little bit into the chance category as we head toward Wednesday. And forecast here, the night, we're looking at generally cloudy skies and temperatures will be in the upper 20s to around 30. After that, some snow showers for Wednesday, and that trend will continue into early Thursday. A cold hit for Thursday, some of you not getting out of the teens and back into the 20s for Friday, and that trend will continue cold into the upcoming weekend.
Tom, thank you again. On this Giving Tuesday, Copper Shores Community Health Foundation is holding an event at the mall in Houghton, joined by a number of nonprofits. Standing by is our own John Truitt. And John, how's it been going over there?
There we go. It's been going great, Kevin. We're at the Copper Country Mall here in Houghton, where this community, Giving Tuesday, and the Copper Shores organization has raised almost $700,000 in the last 3 weeks for various nonprofits throughout the area. Joining me now is Melissa Mackey from 31 Backpacks, which is one of the nonprofits that we're dealing with. Tell me about your nonprofit.
Sure. 31 Backpacks started about 13 years ago with 31 students, and right now we're providing food and personal hygiene products for about 350 kids weekly in Keweenaw, Houghton, and Baraga counties.
Tell me about the need. Obviously, in this time of uncertain economies and uncertain things with certain government programs, you must be needed more than ever.
Yes, or lack thereof. So when the SNAP benefits went away, we just about all had a heart attack, scrambling to get things done. And those benefits are back again, but that was a major blow to the people that depended on that. That was a setback that's going to take a long time to correct itself. So our costs went up because we were having to provide more, and of course the cost of groceries has gone up too. Our big pack is coming up that covers winter break. It's a 16-day break that normally costs us in the neighborhood of $25,000. I can tell you I've already spent $30,000 for this one that's coming up.
Tell me about this event that occurred tonight here at the Copper Country Mall.
Sure. So Copper Shores has been doing this for years, and we've been here since the beginning. This is the biggest fundraiser of the year for all of the organizations that are here. Without the money that comes in for 31 Backpacks, we absolutely couldn't do what it is that we do. We totally rely on this. People can continue to donate online. The online portal is open until 11:59. So you can go to Copper Shores /Giving Tuesday and make sure you click on 31 Backpacks to donate some money to us, or the other 49 organizations that are on there that are completely worthy as well.
Well, thank you very much, Melissa. That'll do it for us here at the Copper Country Mall. I'll send it back to you in Marquette. Kevin?
John, thank you very much. And coming up next on Insights this week is the 22nd Annual Celebrity Auction in Marquette. We'll give you a preview when we come back.
We know you're wondering, what's Jack's Crew up to now? Our brand new barbecue menu is smoking, with plates all week and big platters on the weekend. Every Friday night, dive into the Drunken Fisherman, featuring unique fish dishes and sauces you won't find anywhere else. Ready for hunting camp? 4 racks of our award-winning ribs. Plus, order ahead at our Take and Bake favorites: lasagna, chicken pot pie, brisket, a fresh soup and salad bar, perfect as a meal or an add-on, and more. Jack's Restaurant on Main Street in Rapid River.
Save big on automotive supplies at Menards. Good maintenance equals longer vehicle life, and Menards carries automotive products that help keep your vehicle on the road. Prevent diesel fuel from gelling in colder climates with Howe's Diesel Treat. On sale for only $11.99. FVP Premium Starting Fluid helps provide fast starts on the coldest days and is engineered to work with all gasoline and diesel engines. Get an 11-ounce bottle for just $2.69.
Morning season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Getting ready, we all have our routine. Finding an outfit. Fixing your hair. And all the other little touches. Gum, check. Keys, check. Phone, check. But of all the things you remember to bring with you, naloxone could be the most important. It can reverse an opioid overdose. You can get it without a prescription in most states, and it's really easy to use. If you or someone you know is at risk for opioid overdose, naloxone could save their life. Keep it on you and at home. For more information about naloxone, visit cdc.gov/stop-overdose.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. The Upper Peninsula Children's Museum is gearing up for an annual event highlighting local creativity. Here with the details is Jessica Hanley. And Jessica, good to see you again. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I understand this is the 22nd year this is going on. First of all, tell us what it is and what it's all about.
The Celebrity Art Auction is our biggest fundraiser of the year. It is a 21 and up event where we invite local celebrities to create art or experiences or whatever they feel they would like to auction off, and we do a live auction event the night of it.
All right. What kind of things are we auctioning off?
We have a lot of different things, and that's the fun part, is we have a huge variety. I can give you some of the bigger, more fun things.
Okay.
One I know of is a Texas Roadhouse package, which includes all sorts of stuff: bread delivered to your office, free apps for a year every month, and catering for up to 30 people. So that's always a fun one. But then we have things like someone made handmade charcuterie boards that are embossed with the Upper Peninsula on them. And we have paintings, one of the Ordock at sunrise. We have photography done by some amazing photographers. So it's a little bit of everything for a little bit. Anyone can find something.
All right, excellent. So tell us about the artists themselves. What can you tell us?
We have a bunch of different artists. When I say celebrity, I use that term as in they are very good celebrities in our area. We have people that are in politics. We have people that are in school systems. We have someone from a little bit of walks of life of all across Marquette County. We have a lot of West Enders this year. The people who own Congress, Ryan and Chris, are doing it as a couple. I'm trying to think of some of the ones that everyone would know. But we have lots of different artists that are around that are going to do it, and I'm pretty sure everyone that comes to this event will know at least one of the artists.
Definitely, and this is a huge fundraiser, Jessica. So tell us how the money would, or where the money would be going.
The money goes right back into our museum's general fund. It helps us fund our day-to-day operations, plan new programming, make new exhibits, all sorts of things, but it all stays right there in the museum.
All right, good stuff. So this is the 22nd year. Jessica, is there anything different about this particular year?
There's not. You don't ruin a good thing. This event is a well-beloved event by everyone. It is free to come to. You don't have to pay a dime to walk through the door. There is beer and wine and soda and water for anyone who wants it. That is free as well. We will have catering done by Everyday Wine's new meat and cheese shop, which is opening up, I believe, tomorrow. And so they're going to make a nice charcuterie board spread for us to have at that. So we're really excited for it.
Excellent. All right. Let's get the date and the time so people don't miss it.
Thursday is the day. The time, 5:30 starts, where you can walk around and look at all the different art, and 7 o'clock starts the live auction.
Tell us about some of the greatest art pieces you've seen throughout these years.
I mean, throughout the years, that is hard. We have seen some really cool ones. One this year that I didn't mention, they built a bench. It's a rustic bench, and that's really amazing. But you see some great woodworking on this. Another one, Jen Legault, made it's a shelf, but she's a fantastic piano player. She has all the keys of the piano underneath the shelf as part of it, and she's also offering up her services playing. She's a actually trained pianist, and she's going to do 2 hours at any party that you want, included with it, which is really amazing.
That's a good deal right there. Jessica, anything else you think people should know before they head over there?
I just want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. We have some really amazing sponsors that do this every year for us, and they make it possible for us to serve that wonderful food and drinks at this event so that we can do it. We have our tailored CPAs that does it for us. We have I'm so bad at this. Pike does it every year. I feel like I shouldn't have even said any of them because I can't remember the other two that are on my poster right now. But our sponsors are amazing, and I will shout them out over and over again.
Good stuff, good stuff. All right, Jessica, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for coming in. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Thank you for having me.
And tomorrow is a big day on Insight. Santa Claus himself is visiting us live in the studio to tell us where you can meet him in Marquette County this holiday season. And Mike Ludlam has your look at sports when we come back. He'll bring us the highlights as Menominee football completes a fantastic season with a state championship. We'll be right back.
Taxpayer-funded classical charter schools have seen a rise in popularity, often pitched as a more conservative alternative to regular public schools. But our investigation found oversight is limited, and one group of parents now tells us they were betrayed.
And that's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
New CBS Tonight.
Drive. This man is a trained killer. You need to tell me where he's going.
I answer to a higher authority. He handcuffed the chaplain? Mm-hmm. Oh, man, we're getting struck by lightning.
Follow the evidence where it leads.
We're not just looking for a killer anymore.
He received an encrypted message minutes before his jump. Oh, my.
Wow.
It's biblical.
NCIS is all new CBS Tonight, 8/7 Central, and streaming on Paramount+.
We are here, around the clock, in all weather. This isn't a job. It's a symphony. Mending hope, stocking the shelf, and being distant when we need to be. Understanding feelings. We don't have all the answers, but we're always present. Your home away from home in medical crisis. And your support brings warmth and comfort to families in need. Please donate today and help us make it home.
Pure Outdoor is the first program dedicated to increasingly popular outdoor and eco sports. Individual and adventurous. Journey to the world's most exotic, breathtaking locations. Pure Outdoor.
I'm Drew Carey from The Price is Right here on TV 19.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
Andersen brand products are #1 in quality, and the Window Store is your local Andersen expert for installation and service of all Andersen windows and doors. From showroom to your home, Andersen Windows and Doors at the Window Store. Andersen is the #1 trusted window and door brand. The Window Store is the Upper Peninsula's clear choice for windows and doors. Now that's a perfect fit. From showroom to your home, Andersen Windows and Doors at the Window Store.
Good evening, everyone. The Menominee Maroons have become the first Upper Peninsula High School football team to win an 11-player state title since 2015, when Ishpeming won its third in 4 seasons. Menominee faced Schoolcraft in the Division 7 final Sunday at Ford Field in Detroit. The Maroons' first drive went 10 plays and 57 yards. Clayton and Miller carried the last 5, plus he kicked the extra point for a 7-0 lead. Now, Schoolcraft was all set to tie the score. Quarterback Jack DeVries thought he had a receiver open, but Maverick Genesee drifted away from his man, made the interception at the 1-yard line. The 20-yard return put the Maroons in position to start another long drive. Second quarter, Clayton Miller finished an 18-play, 79-yard drive with a 2-yard run, 8 minutes and 17 seconds off the clock, no extra point made, so it was 13-0 Menominee. A short punt gave the Eagles one more chance with 3 seconds left in the first half, but Genesee swatted the ball away to keep the score at 13-0. Quite a play. He had a good first half, and the second half was good too. To the third quarter, Schoolcraft punted. Maroon and White had a relatively short drive, 4 plays, 46 yards. Clayton Miller, 31 yards up the gut for the score. He had 112 yards on 25 carries. Now, Menominee went 4-2 on this occasion to get back to the 07 thing. And Dylan Beal came in at quarterback, and he would find Tanner Turkoff for the conversion. Menominee up 21-0. We jump to the fourth quarter. The Maroons increased the lead to 28 as Turkoff found Genesee Before I skipped that play. That's why you look at the monitor, so in case you get a good play, Clayton Miller with the diving catch. Then early in the fourth quarter, Terkoff found Genesee on a 4th and goal pass from the 2, 11 plays, 85 yards. Schoolcraft scored on a 4-yard run, but they failed on a 4th down inside its own 20. That means Jackson Mizek scored from the 8 yards out. Maroons, undefeated season, 34-6. They didn't have to throw the ball as much as they did in the semifinal.
3 touchdowns to come back in our passing game. This week, we did not pass the ball really at all in the first half and went up a couple scores. That just really describes our offense, that we can do everything.
Just kind of what they were giving us, and we saw things up in the box. Coach Coop Conway did a good job up there telling us what we needed to do, and we decided to run the ball. It worked. I mean, nothing better than handing my guy the ball and watch him go and run for a touchdown. It's great, and then just direct snaps, pound it down their throat, and just let our guys run, and it's great to see.
We ran all week in practice. You practice how you play, and I think the run game worked very well.
We had 2 fan buses, so one Saturday morning, and they made it, but sadly our fan bus last night couldn't make it because of the weather. And my mom and stepdad were actually on that bus, so it felt like I had to do it for them too. It was so loud in there from our fans, and we just love them. And maybe we can't name each one of them, but we really show gratitude and love for each one of them.
I knew during third quarter when we're up by a lot and our defense has kept pressuring that QB every single play, and our offense is running right down their throat. That's how I knew.
Our goal was not just that week. It was to be here and be sitting at this table right now. So they really competed, and sometimes we said we get better competition in practice, and we have guys that push each other. That's the way you go wire to wire when you compete.
This is Menominee 4th state championship in football. The others were in 1998, 2006, and 2007 under UP Sports Hall of Famer Ken Hofer. 4 football officials from the UP worked the Division 8 final on Friday. Mark Giannunzio of Manistee, Adam Holloway of Marquette, Rudyard's Thomas McKee, and Negaunee Dave Ponanen were part of the crew overseeing Harbor Beach's 31-20 win over Hudson. And in case you haven't heard, Michigan State hired former Northwestern football coach Pat Fitzgerald as its new head football coach today after the firing of Jonathan Smith. We hope to have some details on that coming up at 11 o'clock. And we will be right back.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
The CBS Evening News.
This is the best thing I've ever done.
The state of America.
What motivates you now? Giving something back.
From every state in America.
We're going to see an experiment never before done on planet Earth.
Weeknights on the CBS Evening News.
Is your body sending you an SOS? If you have high blood pressure or type 2 diabetes, your kidneys could be warning you about increased risks like heart attack or stroke. Don't miss the hidden signal. Ask your doctor about a UACR urine test.
Houghton's the spot where we get all 4 seasons, the snow, the shine, everything in between. So the shoes are everything. What you have is going to help you perform better, perform longer, stay injury-free longer. Whether you're a runner, walker, or you're just looking for a shoe to get yourself through the day, we'll take an extensive approach to finding the shoe that's right for you. Whatever surface that you're going to be on, we've got you covered.
Walk, run, roll. And to an all-new Kelly.
That is amazing.
The holidays are here, y'all.
Finding Mr. Christmas is a show that I created, and I actually used you to pitch it.
Are you gonna find me a Mr. Christmas? Spend your holidays at the Kelly Clarkson Show.
Get ready.
Yes.
The Kelly Clarkson Show, tomorrow at 5 on WZMQ CBS.
The Shortlist, a countdown show that's all sports. Only from SSN, the Cindy Sports Network.
We're looking at a chance of some snow showers for tonight, mainly later on tonight here overall. Temperatures in the lower to mid-20s, and snow bands will develop over the next couple of days. And by the end of the day tomorrow, some of you may get 2 to 3 inches of snow in the typical snow belt areas on that northerly wind, including Munising and the western shores of the Lake Superior shoreline.
Tom, thank you again. And finally tonight, UP Health System Marquette is being recognized for excellence in child delivery care. At the 2025 Obstetric Initiative Awards, UPHS was honored for safely reducing first-time low-risk cesarean births, having averted 11 C-sections since January. The hospital's Family Birthing Center provides 24/7 care for expectant families, including those with high-risk pregnancies. The center also specializes in caring for ill or premature newborns. That's all we have for right now, everyone. We'll see you later tonight.
Tonight, the Northeast is plowing through and digging out of the first major snowstorm of the season.